Hey guys, so here's a video that will help you get your health back on track if it's not the best. And if you, at the end of this video, I will give you another extraordinary health tip, which I've been doing for 40 years or more. Okay, but this one is about rebounding. Now, if you don't know about rebounding, I'm doing a review of these Needak ones. Firstly, let's have a look at rebounding. It's basically, bouncing up and down on a little trampoline, or any trampoline, but if you get a little mini trampoline, you can do it in your house or outside in the sun. Not only does it keep you fit, but there's other things it does. Reduces arthritic pain. I know it also it's a good source of detoxification because you've got things called lymph nodes, which control the sort of the gut, the toxicity levels in your body. Basically, the thing is that these lymphatic nodes have to open and close, and most of the time they're closed. The nodes, what the jumping does, the rebounding does, is as it says there, flushes those nodes of any crap. It's good for, obviously, cardiovascular health. Now, as I've said on my last self-defense, because I sort of did a introduction to this, but this is more reviewing these specific rebounders. I mean, basically any rebounder will do, but afterwards I'll go over some benefits of these specific ones. Needak. And I'll leave a link to that below. If people don't think it's boring, but you can do all these things. Knee raise jumps, alternating feet jumps, high jumps, seated bounce, abdominal crunches, bicycle crunches, step-ups. Okay, now so this one is very practical. In addition to the dynamic use a rebounder provides, it's a very practical tool. It takes up roughly the same space as a small coffee table, requires very little maintenance, can be folded away and stored in the closet and used by children, adults and elderly. A high-end rebounder like the Needak can be used in apartments without concern of waking up neighbours due to low noise, rubber floor leg tips, and the impact absorption of both the mat and springs. For those customers that may have balance issues, you can get the optional Needak stabilizing bar. So there's a bonus with the Needak ones. You can get a full cardiovascular workout in about 20 minutes without leaving your room. So you can continue to watch YouTube, etc. When you're not using a rebounder, you can easily fold it away, or lean it against the wall. All in one. In terms of the money, of time and money, and create a home gym or purchasing gym memberships that often go unused can lead to, well, we all know about that. Personalized workouts using a minimal amount of space. A rebounder can be money, time, and space saving. Yes, absolutely true. So, now, I know there's people out there who say, well, this can't keep you fit, etc., etc. I wish I could find it, but I actually heard a story that a boxer did all his training on a rebounder, which no doubt included all stuff like this. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But that's all the training he did, and he was pretty good. I wish I could find that article. I might look around for it later. So let's have a look at their product line. I know some people are thinking, but I'm a bit heavier, Well, that's covered. You can get the soft bounce rebounders, which will hold up to people up to 300 pounds, right? But then There's a folding, folding, folding. So all those are all, oh, hold on, folding. Those two are folding. Those are non-folding. I think I'd rather have the folding one myself. Now for the more sturdy people among us, these ones here can hold up to 600 pounds. I don't know if there'd be many more people that weigh more than 600 pounds. So it tells you there, comfort, safety, warranty and price. Also guys, NASA, now whatever you think about NASA, they came out once upon a time and they said that the best exercise on this planet is rebounding. I think there might be something to that, simply because of, you know, all the things it does. It also strengthens your bones because of your you know, going against gravity type thing. So it strengthens your bones, and it's like, so it's impact, and then you're going against, you know, it's like repetition of impact, but it's low impact, and you also, you know, going against gravitational forces. But I tell you, you can do probably the only thing, and probably an expert could, the only thing you can't do on these is a backwards or forwards flip. But there probably are people out there that could do a flip on these. Oh, no doubt. But you know, if you remember, if you've got a trampoline outside even, you know, you usually feel pretty good after you've been on those, and I think that's, you know, that's why, apart from the cardiovascular workout, it's just makes you feel good, and afterwards, you know, you notice that you're not, don't seem to be so clogged up, because that's what you're doing. You're unclogging any gunk that's hanging around the system, stuck in the lymph nodes type thing. So that's just a short video, guys. I've also got videos on you know, how to protect yourself, because okay, you know, people on YouTube, you know, these you know, how to make money online, etc. It's no use. I don't think it's any, you know, people spend so much time. This is why it needs some balance. People will spend, and initially, you know, most people probably have to, but you know, people will spend a lot of time making money, etc., or ways to make money, never thinking that when they make money in that, are they still going to be fit enough to enjoy it, or are they going to protect themselves? People try to take what they've worked hard to get away. Also, so I've got links to self-defense down below. Self-defense training system, best system, self-defense training system on the planet as far as I'm concerned. Then you can learn about things called earthing if you are into the health, and I suppose if you're looking at this, you probably are into your health, guys. So some amazing finds recently in this health department is a thing called earthing, where basically all you're doing is connecting with the earth again. I'll let you Google about that, because or look at some of my other videos, because I've explained it all in most of, yeah, a lot of my videos. And now I just heard one particular woman I follow, Joanna Wiles, W-A-I-L-S. She used to be called Joanna Johnston, telling people about the 5 Tibetan rites. So that's another major technique that then I'll stop this video after this. And guys, if you can sub, if you haven't subbed already, if you have subbed, thanks. That's like awesome. another thing you guys can do is to get your own channel going too, you know, because it's fun, and you know, everybody's got something that they can offer to other people. You know, get out there, help other people in whatever way you can, and maybe make some money at the same time, so why not? Yeah, so this Juno Wells, she was telling people about her mentor was said to do the 5 Tibetan rites. I totally agree with that. What the 5 Tibetan rites is, it's a set of 5 exercises you do every day. You do them 21 times each. It's a set of 5, and you do every one of those 5 exercises 21 times. Now, you probably won't be able to do the whole 21, but build up to it straight away. Probably won't do the whole 21 straight away, so build up to it, start with 5. These Tibetan rites obviously came from Tibetan monks. And now, what they were doing, a guy discovered that all these Tibetan monks looked very young for their age, but you know, they were all younger than they looked. What? Yeah, younger than, they were older than they looked, I should say. It's getting late in the day here. So the 5 Tibetan rites, I would look that up. I've been doing it for, must be 30, 40 years. I can't remember the last time I was sick. If I do get sick, it's nothing major. What these Tibetan rites do is they align your chakras. You've got chakras that help with the energy flow in your system and keep it at all your energy centers in your body at optimum levels, okay? That's what these monks were doing. Now, so I would look into that too. That's a really good one. So you've got the earthing, you've got the 5 Tibetan rites, you've got Shungite, there's another one. Look up that. Helps to, you know, disperse, block things like radiation, etc. Yeah, 5 Tibetan rites. I don't know if you've heard of Qi or not, but 5 Tibetan rites keeps a good flow of Qi going throughout your, you know, what's called your chakras. Actually, a guy that I learnt a lot of about 20 years ago, Drunvalo Melchizedek, he said that the main reason people actually die is because you have a tube of energy that runs down your spine, through your top of your head, through your thing called, between your legs, called the perineum, and there's a constant flow of Qi going through there, that tube, and it's in balance. He said why people die is that the Qi either go, you know, it flows from both ends, but he said the main reason why people die is because there's an imbalance in that tube. So the Qi either goes right up to one end or just stays down the other end, you know, and then that's it. So if you keep that flow going, theoretically, you know, you can carry on for ages. So there you go. I'm starting to ramble now at the moment. So there's a lot to think about. I'll leave links for, you know, the earthing and for this rebounder. Rebounding is, just have a go, guys, and it's a fun way too, you know, and you can do it anywhere, outside in the sun, inside when it's raining, whatever. Okay, so I'll leave links below now. Yes, if on your way out, if you can remember to, or you know, if there's found any sort of value here, I've got plenty more to come. If you could click the subscribe button. Now what you can also do is you could now, if you can't do anything else, just hit that subscribe button, because I've got more techniques and you know, self-defense, health techniques, sort of truth material to come out. You can watch all my videos on a thing called BitTube. If you don't know about BitTube, you know, go and research that. There's also an alternative to Facebook that's now out, guys. It's called MeWe. Capital M-E, capital W-E, all one word. And it's like Facebook, except it's not censored. You keep your privacy. There are no advertisements, you know, and no censorship. So that's called MeWe. Okay, so there you go, guys. I've given you a bunch of material to either research or go, you know, find out a bit more about. Now, BitTube, under all my videos, you can watch my videos on. Should be a button that says watch on BitTube. If you watch on BitTube, you can everything you upload and watch. If you join BitTube, and everything you watch or upload to YouTube, you get paid in a cryptocurrency called tubes. Now under videos on BitTube, there's two buttons. There's one for subscribe and there's one for tip. It says tip. So that basically what you can do is tip the, you know, the creator of that video. You know, and the thing is, it's good about it is one-off. You can do a one-off, you know, tip them $1 or whatever. You know, so that's good. I've also got other cryptocurrencies below in the description that you'll see where you can donate cryptocurrencies if you want to, and if you can. Now, I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to, if you are going to subscribe, guys. One thing I always forget to say, this is probably the first, I've made just about 600 videos and I've forgotten to say it, is don't forget to hit the notification bell, because otherwise you won't be able to see when I'm putting up another video. Now, another thing that I better tell you is that YouTube, for whatever reason, you know, because I talk about so-called truth of stuff, you know, like free energy, healing techniques, that so you won't have to go to the doctor or dentist or whatever. And you know, there are some people out there that, you know, would rather hold on to their power and not want me to talk about things like that. So YouTube is basically, I'm what's called shadow banned. So that basically people can often leave me comments and I don't get to see them for until months later, or they end up in my spam, or I've had situations where I've had 4 or 5 likes and no views. So just, you know, weird things like that. So if I don't get back to you immediately if and when you comment, don't take it the wrong way. It's just that sometimes it'll say, I'll get notifications that I've got comments. When I go to my video, I can't see any comments. So there you go. And yet on the notification, when I press that, you know, at the top of the page, there's the comment. But when I go to press on that and go to the video that it comes from, there's nothing there. So just things like that. So just be aware of that. So I'm not sort of, you know, ignoring anybody. I definitely try to, because you can get very good feedback apart from anything else from people in the comments, and they can lead you on to other interesting stuff, etc. And it's good to build up a, you know, sort of a, what would you call it? Almost like a community of people, like-minded people, etc., and, you know, people that have just gotten into whatever you're interested in, etc. So it's endless. If you can, guys, you know, make your own channel and get into it, and I think you'll find it's fun. Don't be too shy. Don't be too worried about what sort of equipment you're making. You know, you've got just you know, like the Nike ad, just do it. You know, just get on there. And just do it.